Good evening, anyone that is watching this live stream. It's Tuesday, which has come to be known as my streaming night. So here I am. I've been playing around with the start times a little bit, off and on. Uh, Plan is to stream for a couple hours, get some work done, whatever that might be, and we'll go from there. I do have the Forest app on my phone, and so I'm going to be sharing some codes on there so we can grow trees together. Because why not? Uh, let's see here. Renee is here. And then she said that this is the perfect time for her because she usually writes from 9 to 11 after she puts the kids to bed, which must mean that she is in the same time zone as myself. I like that one better. Okay. So I don't have any like new idea to work. I do have a new idea to work on, but right now I think I'm gonna create a couple of social media images to share this week, and then I'm going to. So I don't really like. I got everything I need to do. I I got it all done. So I'm just waiting for my titles to be formatted and brought back to me, and then I can work on making a pre-order links for my books that are coming out in June onward through November. Probably won't be releasing this many books in a year again after this. A lot of work to remember which book is releasing when, what you're going to talk about. Because I had a book that released on Friday, but I also have a book that's releasing on February 10th. So, which will I talk about and how much? So, that's a little bit different for me. Also, let me know if you could hear me okay. I will be sharing a screen here. Okay. I went with a very pinkish purple theme of background and the timer. How far in advance? Well, way earlier last year, like around this time last year, I did like 45 days in a row, so I was scheduling them out like 12 days at a time, and then we're making them every 10 days. I would make another week and a half of it. I kind of have an idea of what type of graphics I want to make. This month, I've been doing them the night before or the day that I share them. I do make mock-ups of like tablets and telephone screens and computer screens and ebooks and paperbacks of my different books. So that way I have them if I need to go to put onto an image or reel or whatever. Laura's here. Hello. I do think that she has a pop-up stream going right now. And she is working on a study in demonology, coming up with the villain's backstory. I actually didn't schedule this stream until 8:15 because I forgot to schedule it. Like in November and December, I just went ahead and scheduled all of them for the whole month. I probably should do that again. I was also considering changing a different day and time, but this works, so that's what we're doing. Yes, share a snippet, and I'll read it out loud for you and butcher it to my best ability. And your brainstorming and outlining, what type of post do you do? Like when I don't have anything to promote? Is that what you mean? Um, so it's like on Instagram, my Facebook author page, I don't just promote books. I'll also like pictures and reels from our town or what I've been doing or a little bit about me or my life in general. Because honestly, I think consuming accounts that are all just about buy my book is a little repetitive and then draining. Um, but let me know if that's what you meant or not. All right, so Laura has a snippet. It says, okay, also, before I read out loud, is it kid appropriate? Because I know you write horror and stuff. So, yeah, so Renee, I just kind of share bits and pieces. Like if I'm doing a writing event, I'll share it, or because I feel like a good like 70% is all about my books and 30% is about me. Um, I tend to share my book posts and reels on the main feed of like Instagram and then in the stories just day to day life or things I find funny. Facebook author page, I just automatically share everything from Instagram over to Facebook, the Facebook author page. Um, that's not YouTube because I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and read her snippet because she said it is kid appropriate. The the raw wilds of the Irish landscape spread before Lorcan, autumn wind whipping his black leather jacket as he clasped the handwritten parchment for parley with both hands. The Alistair estate was vast, and this corner bordered the fabled fairy wood. Lorcan's bay roan horse paved at the ground nervously, shying away slightly from the aged trees twisted by weather and possibly magical intent. Leaves glowed in the morning light, scarlets and ambers glinted with ethereal beauty. Like, you gotta say, you're very descriptive with your words. Uh, Very good. I like it. Uh, Lady writes lots said she's brainstorming and planting tonight, and she said it was appropriate, and that's why I read it. Uh, so I guess it's just up to you what you want to share, where you're not. We don't have a finished product to share. Like if you know, if you're brainstorming ideas for like a town name, you could maybe share pictures of what you think the town might look like. You can always like come up with a post like this is aspects of my town. What do you think about these names I'm coming up with? Just to see what the crowd might like as a way to get them engaged, that sort of thing. Um, I'm doing something a little different. So as everyone knows, I'm MS, and I'm doing MS Walk here in Texas, which is only like 45 minutes away from here. And I'm doing fundraising, and so when you fundraise, you can have it and get someone to entice someone to donate to your fundraiser. You can have like an incentive. I'm going to start sharing it shortly, but my incentive is I'm a published author, and the first 5 people that donate $20 to my um, fundraising campaign gets to choose a name for me to use in an upcoming story. Well, there's that. Okay, let's go ahead and get the code for the course app. Okay, let me just change it over real quick. Alright, here's a new force from code. So anyone that wants to play with me can play a tree with me. If you don't want to, that's fine. Also, if you want to climb a tree with me, if there's a certain tree you want to plant, let me know and I'll change it up. What are you working on that you're writing? And that's mainly what we writers here on YouTube do these for, is help other people. We can all write together at the same time. Call it parallel writing, bonding, doubling, any of those type of things.
Fiend Hunter. Fiend Hunter? Yes. Deals more damage with fiends. Okay. I got dual Fiend Hunter, which is
All right, I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. See if anybody else joins the room,
actually no, just one.
and then you can get going.
Your button field check.
Laura says you're trying to come up with the biology of a half human, half demon. Interesting. I mean, half demon. Kind of figured he might be a bad dude.
Do you want to play around battle royale? Zero Bill?
No. You just changed your name. It was Swan. Now this. So, anyways, says you're working on a story of yours about this kid who gets sent out of the world by an idiot experiment their friend was doing. Okay. Don't think it's joining the room. So let's go ahead and get the timer started. All right, had a run do during that time. I dealt with shenanigans over here from the boys sitting on the other side of the computer, but other than that, it went fine. I'm in the process of making some um, book cover reveal images, so that's what I'm doing. How about everyone else? Oh, some people that participate in my streams often. I've seen quite a few of the covers, um, but I want to do more like, hey, surprise! I got this new book coming up. Here's the cover, and here's the blurb. Um, that's what's going on there. Jess said that you made it during that sprint. Welcome. And you brainstorm and you forgot you were here. Did the timer scare you? I am sorry. I don't really have music going on during my stream, during the streaming time. Uh, Maybe when I'm in more of a drafting mode, I might leave it on to have like typing on the sound, but overall I don't share it. So that way, if you want to listen to your music or you're editing a video or whatnot, it doesn't get in the way of that.
Well, right now I'm heading towards the farms. So we're going to the farm. Yeah, going to the farms, basically to the far building. I was gonna check this like shelter area. I don't know what it's called. It's a church. This one's not church. Condo.
Um, Not scared so much as a surprise face. Got it. Got it.
SMG. Dude, come over here and get some shield. Alright. Looks like yeah. Sniper rifle.
We'll quiet over here. Much going on my end. I think I'm going to finish up my next two images I'm creating, and then I'm going to turn my attention to something else.
Alright, get a bolt.
But that's what I'm doing. Actually, probably in the next sprint, I'll probably corral Monster 1 and Monster 2 to bed. Because we have, even though we homeschool, we don't sleep in all day. So tomorrow they are getting started with schoolwork. Jackson is starting a new textbook, so it'll be fun for me, maybe not for him. Yeah, I'm in that weird, like, well, I don't have anything new I'm working on, so I'm talking about what I'm new and working on. I just have all the stories I have finished editing and putting out there. So, if you didn't know, I have my first standalone historical fantasy. It's called River's Edge. It's available as ebook pretty much wherever you can get ebook, paperback on Amazon. The link is in the description down below, as well as listed on my website that I have. It's a work in progress, but it has a page that has all my book covers and links to the book covers that are available to order. So you can always go there and take a look at the new book covers for everyone else does. Anyways, I think that's about it. And so let's go ahead and get this started with the next one.
You're invisible. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay, we're done with another one. And no, I did not make it to bed yet. They'll go soon. Let's see here. So Sky popped in to say hi as they're leaving for work. Sleep study this week means I go and have an hour later than normal because apparently even when I'm quiet, I wake the patient. If when I first read this, I was like, wait, doesn't that mean you're doing a sleep study? But then now I'm thinking about it, obviously the patients are the one that do the sleep study. And they're sprinting again now, or is over on her channel. Okay. And where says she would like her character's name, Elliot Eldrick Arresti. Arrest. His father is Ansel Ryland Arrest. His mother is Malafar. Ooh, I like the name that you chose. Um, Most of the time, I can decide on my character's names pretty easily. Except for my talking fish story, I still haven't figured out my main character's name. So there's that one. Yeah, I haven't figured it out yet. I figured out everyone else's name in the darn book, all the way from the king, the queen that is no longer alive, to the water dragon, to everyone else except her name. So I still gotta figure that one out. And Jess says you got a chapter edit complete. Yay! Laura says Bolivar is a demon, so late this half demon, his vocal cords are scarred from all the communion, so his voice is gravelly, reminiscent of a smoker. Ooh, I like that description. I like that description very much. Mm.
Yeah, there's downstairs. Don't go there. Don't go there. Oh, why not? It's too close to the zone. They're gonna come out. They're coming out through here. Do you want to wait for them? Nope. But do you want to take this away just in case you get stuck? Yeah. All right, have fun. Are you sure you know?
See.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Renee says that she's been watching videos on social media and what types of things to post on Instagram. And Minnie says they did more thinking about character stuff. Uh, I definitely feel like we talking for stories to be more involved with world building and things because definitely if fantasy like kings and queens and war and water dragons and magic and things of that nature. So I think that one's definitely going to be taking longer to finish than others, which obviously it already has because I drafted the first 20,000 words 5 years ago and I've been at a standpoint. I think mainly it has to do with the fact that people have read the whole thing or have read the whole thing too. They're like, you gotta write more of them, Mom. I gotta figure out what happens next. So one of these days I'll write it and then I'll get an author copy and I'll give it to my son, and that was a day that he will be shocked. Very much so that the book is complete.
All right, we should get a move on. Just gonna shrink soon.
Let's see here. Another snippet from Laura. I read some more of it. So let me just pause that real quick. Sun withheld space in a veil of clouds, long shadows cast upon the grass leading up to the school's main building. February's chill spun frost patterns upon the glass windows of upon the glass windows all the way up to the tower. The sounds of fluttering academic gown sleeves and crunching grass under shoes were caught in the breeze, distorting like the smoke of incense around me. Oh, yes, my tree is still up. I have a plan, which I need to take this down, the blue and silver, and I need to take the tree star that's up top of it off, and I want to put some Valentine's themed bead stuff and decoration on there, and I want to decorate it per season. That's the plan anyway. I could put it down, but it's a lot of work to take it apart, push back together, so I'm just leaving it up. Plus, the cat likes to scratch his paws on the bottom, which she'll climb it in every so often. Hasn't fallen down yet, though.
You're at full health? Yeah. I'm filling mine up. Very close by. Yes, they are. Crouch to make yourself quieter.
I'm getting tired, says Renee. So going to bed. Get ready for. I'm going to head out and get ready for bed early. I had a long day yesterday. Totally valid. If you're tired, go to bed. I'm not here to make sure that you stay awake all night. Just says also begging to make a trip to the Dollar Tree. Yes. Plus, our local library always have like crafts that you can like, come in and do once or twice a couple times a month. And I know they'll probably have some Valentine's Day themed things happening, so excited about that. So over here we're at down in I'm gonna say in like southeast Texas, even though we're not by the Gulf of Mexico anymore or right now. There's icy patches. Or the boxing gym that my daughter takes boxing classes at was going to be open today, but had to close because their water line was frozen. So, but tomorrow is supposed to be. Let's see here. Right now it's 32. Feels like 32. And tomorrow's supposed to be high 49, low at 33, and then 56 on Thursday. And that'll be the warmest it is here this week. So I'm just happy when this stupid coldness goes away. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with the next one. Renee's going to bed, so good night. And we'll come back. Oh, hello, my friends. I am back. It's about 2 hours, however time went, but here we are. Let's see here. Jess says it's going to be closer to 50 tomorrow. School's been out all week. Dang. School was canceled just only Monday, and then it came back today. And I says her tree's going to stay up until this weekend. And JC is here. She goes, "Why did I have to actually physically type in your name and go to your channel to find your live stream? The amount of times I refresh my YouTube feed to see if you pop up is ridiculous." That's crazy because I've been streaming since 9 o'clock, so that is insane. Um, I have some things to talk about this week that I've been wanting to try, and so I think I'm gonna wrap this up. Since JC just got here, I think I'll do one more stream, or maybe I'll just spend a lot of time talking. I'm not sure. Anyways, hi. Yes, I am vlogging because, as everyone knows, everyone should know by now, I released my first standalone YA fantasy on Friday called River's Edge. It's available anywhere books are sold. It's down in my description box down below. Um, you can get it as a paperback on Amazon because that's where I, as a self-published author, publish my paperbacks through. But don't worry if you've been wanting to read my small town romance completed 6 book series called Tales of the Heart. It is in Kindle Unlimited, so you can always get it there. I just decided to spread the love around after this. I do have another book releasing on February 10th, so not that much longer. But this vlog is I wanted to talk about how release week has went, how it's a little bit different. Didn't really go gung ho spreading all the social media stuff all over the place because honestly, like half the time it doesn't even make any difference anyway. Um, and every time I sit down to like do stuff, I get interrupted a lot, which is why you haven't seen any vlogs from me this month at all. Um, so like every so often when I do like a 12-hour stream or I do stream with Sky or sometimes I'll just talk out loud. I think it'd be really cool to do like a office hour type thing, body doubling, where there's more working than chatting for people that need that accountability and focused work time. And so um, I want to pull up YouTube to share a couple of things that I am doing this week. I think I have it viewed already so you can see it. Okay. So we all know that I stream with Sky on Saturdays, and we all know that once a month or so we do a 2-hour stream. But tomorrow, starting at 9 a.m. Central Time, I will be doing a what's it called? It's titled "All Day Body Doubling with Staff While You Work, Write, Read, Work," 9 a.m. until I don't know. So the description says this will be a first for me, and if it's successful, I'll do it again. This will be a come and go as you please live stream for those who want or need accountability. This is for those who want to work alongside others, but with longer working sessions. So my plan is to do 30 to 90-minute sessions where we work in quiet. So there's no, like, obviously you don't have to be quiet, but there's going to be no sound coming from my computer at all. So you can like listen to your music, and that way if you don't like the typing stuff, it's totally fine. Um, I will be checking in on the chat during the working sessions and then having a chat break after every session. And the idea is to go uh, 12 hours. I'm not sure if I'll actually get to 12 hours. And I just want to say this is something that my system could do without like crapping out at me. Um, and so, uh, yeah, so I homeschool. So I would be like, okay, we're going to start, I'll sit down and chat and stuff, and then we'll do a working stream. And probably the first one, I'll probably be like making pancakes or something like that. I'll probably making pancakes or something like that for the kids. And then like every so often, I will like check in on my phone to chat and stuff like that if more people come in or whatever. Um, I just thought it'd be a convenient thing to do. And then when I'm sitting down to do lessons, like one-on-one lessons with my child and these one-on-one lessons, then I'll have my computer at the table and it'll be on me, but you won't see him, that sort of thing. Just a way to also it'll make me not want to sleep in all day. I mean, I don't sleep in all the time. Honestly, I just want to see if it is something that I could do, like have longer working sprints, because I've seen people do like a reading sprints or working sprints, and they're like 90 to 180 minutes long, and they go into avatar mode and the timer's on the screen. And I've seen them say in the comments, "Oh, I got to run to the store. I got to go like take the kid to the school or whatever." And so I think it'll be something different to try. I'm using Restream. Uh, I did. The only thing I saw about like streaming for a long time, YouTube says that it's longer than 12 hours and you can't archive your live stream. That's it. It's the only thing that would mention. Uh, so if you want to like hop in and out, need some time to focus, that's fine. Just pop and say hi, that's fine too. Uh, we'll see how it goes tomorrow for Wednesday. Uh, I keep on saying I want to do it, and I haven't done it, so I just went ahead and bit the bullet and did it. Schedule it so it's there. There's that. Uh, yep, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'll be up anyway, doing homeschooling and making breakfast and stuff like that with the kids anyway. So figure two birds, one stone. Why not? And then this Friday, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Neva's channel, there will be a beginning of a 24-hour reading sprint. So there's like several of us. We'll take like 3 to 4 hour time slots. And I'm doing Saturday morning at 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. where we'll be reading. And my goal is to at least finish one book this weekend. So that way I can officially have at least one book to fill out in my reading trackers that I created for myself. Uh, yes, there's a lot of streaming this week, but I think I'm just gearing myself up for when I'm going to be streaming a lot during the under 1K booktube, the booktube authortube under 1K subscriber marathon taking place February 8th to the 15th. And speaking of that, do we have any football fans in here? The Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. Who are you rooting for on that game? Uh, yes. All right, so I think that barring any last minute comments coming through, I'm going to wrap this up. 5 minutes early, I'm going to wrap it up, and hopefully I'll catch you guys either. All right. Good night, Jess. Yes, I'm wrapping this up to call it quits myself. And I have to prepare what our lessons we're doing tomorrow. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully it's helpful. Have a good night. All right, so if we're just gonna say good night. If you don't know who I am, my name is Stephanie. I write romance and fantasy. I have a bunch of books coming out this year. By the end of the year, I'll have 18 books published that you can choose from. Right now, I have 9. I have some romance and fantasy, a little coming of age based on a true story as well. Check out this link right check out this link right here from a website that has all of my books and links to purchase them for the ones that I have available. Um, that's about it. Thanks, JC, for popping in. Sorry I didn't show you until way too late. Uh, Anyways, if anyone's around, pop in tomorrow, pop or not. I think that's it for me. Good night.